remember them.
Yeah, it'll get to a point. He's only 1 hour or 2.
It's one.
Got so bad.
Eden, do you want to go commentate?
Yeah. Don't take
I hope you're not too mad at me.
No.
I'm sorry you had that. I was mad
No.
for you.
You won the set. That's just how Smash is.
Oh my god. You had me
That
you had me shaking in my hands. I was like, fuck,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
lose to Eden today.
I'm over
damn
it. I want to watch this set.
Okay,
Because
this
these
is
are
gonna be
always.
fun.
This is always fun.
Fun for who though?
Exactly. It's fun for the viewer at least.
Alright, so putting all that bracket salt aside, we got the primary commentating crew. Bless up.
Bless up.
Bless up. We have I need to set the stage. Welcome to the UNCG Don't Till. I have my boy here, my man, the myth, the legend, the tournament organizer, Scarlet Blue.
What is up, everybody? I am joined here today with the man, the myth, the legend, also the best Falcon this side of the Milky Way, and also I heard the Mississippi, number 3 on the PR, my boy TMG Gale.
Mississippi. I don't know how to spell that word, dog. But all right, so we got a bit of a hand warmer here. Now, I need to set the stage. I'm gonna set this right now.
Storylines.
All right, here's the storyline. So, despite Devin making amazing strides as a player, getting on the PR and everything, and beating players such as Mekos, Pete, and double eliminating Seagull Joe, he has a demon in Johnson. I believe their record is like 12-2 in Johnson's favor. So
Ever since day one, really, it's been like it's partly character choice and it's partly downloads. You know,
Right.
like Slushii had that early version of like 0.7 before he was really like the PR level Devin we know today. He got everything down.
Right.
He knew his habits, his edge guarding tools, everything that he has, and all he's had to do is pick up on his Shulk and like his little tricks, you know, that he's picked up over the years. And Slushii has always kept his dominant hand in these sets.
Right.
So it's always interesting to watch this, how Brownie, like, you know, makes himself a little bit unpredictable for his bracket view.
I agree. This is a classic UNCG rivalry if I've never seen it. And we're going to see if Devin can finally break the curse and overcome his demon and make it into winners of semis. They're going to take on Deep Blue.
Yeah, we got a super stacked bracket here today. Bracket very interesting.
Oh, I think that's his jump. Oh, all right. Excellent tech chase. Now, see, something that really concerns me in this matchup is that now Sheik is known for her frame data and just being able to smother opponents in the neutral, especially during her punish. But the problem with this is that unlike some or most characters that are decent, Shulk has no options to get out. Excuse me? We're gonna ignore that.
If
No.
Palutena didn't exist, Shulk's counter would probably be the worst in the game.
I could see that.
Because if you don't get like the omoe womo shinderu hit, then he just kind of swings and it's a swing and a miss. You know?
Right. Shulk, I think if I can quote Deep Blue for a moment whenever he commentates, Shulk has the unfortunate habit of completely thinking about what he wants to do before he does it. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's definitely a disadvantage. But the fact is, like the bulk of this matchup is all about the disadvantage state because Shulk has such an abysmal disadvantage state.
Ooh. Now, what also gets scary here is that even though Johnson's been winning the neutral consistently, that Shulk's comeback factor is absolutely ridiculous. You know, and Sheik is known for getting smashed forward almost more than any other character in this game.
Yep.
So I'm just slightly concerned, but looks like Johnson's saying, Joseph, shut up. Your concerns are completely unwarranted because I got this up smash, I got this read, and I got the first kill.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice watching him always get those optimal punishes. You know, you see a lot of low-level Sheiks like flub their punishes, but
Right.
He's always right there. You know, he's always got that tipper up slash that you need.
Oh, wow, an up smash in neutral. Devin just calling out that landing. Excellent
yeah.
read. Both players smiling about it, knowing it's a little silly, but, you know, the sad thing is about Shulk, like UNCG gives Brownie a lot of crap, but a lot of his reads, they're legitimate reads. It's like good play. It's just that Shulk, I will always say this, he looks so ugly when he fights, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
he's
like,
probably one of the least aesthetic champions to play.
Like you know when you lose to Shulk, it's just like pure reads, you know. But it's just unfortunate because he has no combos.
Yeah, it feels like when you get comboed as when you're versus Shulk, it feels like bullshit, you know?
Yeah, it
'Cause
does.
It's like
It
you get hit
does.
by the little bit of nair like here, and then it combos into a grab, it combos into something else.
Oh, I thought he was gonna try to finish that off.
He didn't even have to up B.
That's true.
Yeah, Brownie's really good at using his
What a
Madonna as
read.
well.
And that's it. That's gonna be the first game.
Calling out that
Johnson.
jump.
That was excellent by Johnson, Slushii. And we're gonna be going into game 2, continuing the trend. I know he has a Bayonetta, just in case the next game doesn't go in his favor. I can't imagine that Brownie's gonna want to go Mega Man because he's told me that matchup is even worse than like almost. He's told me that Mega Man is Sheik's worst matchup. I mean, wait, no, Sheik is Mega Man's worst match. I apologize.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be really, really interesting.
I think one of the more like niche things that you need to know about this matchup, if you're unfamiliar with it, is that Brownie has mastered this thing recently within the past like half year called Monado Purge, which is when you have jump Monado and you up throw, you have a 50-50 chance of getting an up air, and it tends to kill pretty stupidly early when you have a lot of rage, and Sheik, you know, gets her opponents.
Let's go. I mean, dang, just Slushii just completely smothering poor Brownie here. Just Shulk just has absolutely no get off me options. Like I know he's told me that he thinks Shulk is very capable of handling this matchup, but this, like, I can't imagine this being worse than Mega Man. You know, like, what are Shulk's options in the neutral? Like, I want to know. You
have to outplay the Sheik many times.
What are Shulk's options? Tony Guava giving us I don't know what the hell this character's options are in neutral. Like,
but you know who does know his options in neutral?
Who?
Slushii.
Yeah, you're right.
Slushii knows all of Shulk's options at this point.
He knows all of his little tricks, and they have so much experience playing against each other. Oh, excellent tech by Devin, but that... Oh, just barely snapping the ledge.
I feel like Shulk is labeled under one of those like low tier matchups where if you don't know the matchup, you can get janked out pretty often, and that's why Brownie has such fantastic results out of state.
Excellent up air, up thrown to up air, taking the first stock finally. Now this is still very doable for Brownie, but you know, Slushii's just been winning the neutral exchanges and just keeping Devin in a constant punish and keeping him at ledge as well. Hopefully Devin can make the slight adjustments he needs to be able to try to mount a comeback here, because I don't want to say it's looking a little bleak, but oh my god.
Got him off stage. Scary situation.
Calling out the jump air dodge. Johnson needs to be careful. The last thing I want to see is him get smashed forward, but at the same time, I would like to see a game 3. Alright, just winning a lot of the trades here.
Just kind of back and forth, swiping at each other, and Slushii's coming out on top, but a little bit more percent, and he might be in Monado Purge range. 120% rage is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh my. Both players trying to treat their characters delicately, trying to take their time, and trying to, you know, meticulously space. Now, something I am a little concerned about here is that, ooh, he called it out! That's it! Called out the up smash from Devin. It's a classic option that he generally likes going for when he's trying to make a clutch comeback, but unfortunately, Johnson just having such experience and being practice partners with Slushii read it, forward smashed him to take the set.
Yep. Great set, a classic showing.
I agree.
We've seen it many times before. For those of you who have the privilege of watching, we see that a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So one day,